Hello everyone, it's that time of year again where I give you the information on a bunch of shows that'll never see the light of day. Well, not this time. Kinda. It's been a long journey here and I have grown a lot with not only my skills in animation but also storytelling. And this video is my celebration for 7 years. Oh wow, here we are. It's honestly surprising that I haven't completed one thing here. I'm really sorry. It's just taken so long to make each story perfect. Seriously, every single story I have here has gone through major changes, and that's only because my knowledge of the story writing has gotten better. And so instead of giving you all pointless trailers of a show that won't come out for another year or so, I'm going to do something else instead. I'm going to give you all the progress on where the shows are at in development, and same with my life right now. It'll make a lot more sense. Alright, to start things off, I am in college now. Now let me tell you, I've already been glued to my computer working on assignments and projects, and I don't find myself having much more time for YouTube. So basically, school and work have taken up my priority and majority of my time, but when I have spare time, this is when I work on the shows. That's why even the Stitch Wraith is taking a bit to come out, but we'll get back to that one later. So in the meantime, I will have more villain videos coming out every so often to keep the content up, so I can focus on making the shows the very best they can be. Ever since I started with the Stitch Wraith's quality, we'll now be focusing on that for the future. So no more quality messages in front of Croco Drillers, so I'm just going to go in order here on what has the most progress and what you'll likely to be seeing first. Starting with the Stitch Wraith. This will be a long show with short yet complexing episodes. I have quite a bit planned, over 80 episodes to be precise, that I hope you will all enjoy. A lot of my limits will be pushed as the quality continues to improve. This show is not canon to my main story and is just a placement until the real story begins. This show is aimed to be a practice for me, and that's something that you'll all enjoy. It's nothing groundbreaking compared to the things coming after it, and if you all do enjoy it, I do have plans for a season 2 or 3 if you would all like one. But I might just do it because that's what this channel is founded on. I'll just upload them if I feel like it, because this is my passion. Alright, next will be Croco Drillers. This is one of the older shows and will continue to be told in its comic format. However, I will take more time in adding quality into this one. Let's be honest, it needs it. Let's take some looks at what the newest generation of Croco Drillers will offer. This show will be the longest with 5 to 6 seasons and will carry the biggest chunk of the story. Up next we have FNAF, the one you are all excited for and waiting for. I know, I'm sorry, but after the first episode aired, I could not allow it to look that bad. Even if that was only a month or so of me knowing SFM, I won't allow that bad of quality. I want the show to be great in quality, even better than the Stitch Wraith. There's a lot that's going to happen in this show, and I need to make sure that I can execute it well. Episode 2 was literally halfway finished when I came to this revelation. I honestly had to think long and hard about pausing the FNAF show, but you'll be lucky I did. Next up we have The Old Mill, another show where I had to change a few things. It's still going to be on paper puppets, but I'm now working on construction papers. Making the puppets and sets bigger gives me better camera space and bigger objects to work with. Those who watched the livestream have seen the character designs and the villain, and if you still remember, great job, you got your spoiler. So here's some more concept art of it. Some bits will be 3D and others will be 2D, an interesting mix that I think will work out. Up next is Godzilla. Now this is one that I had some hard feelings about. Now I love Godzilla, hell, it's the inspiration behind my channel name. But the show, it almost got scrapped, and it still has that possibility. However, because it is involved with my main story, and I love Godzilla, I think I might just make it. But don't be surprised if it doesn't make the cut. It will be animated in SFM though. Next is The Machine. I don't really know how to go about this one. It's the one giving me the most problems. The problems? Where and how do I animate it? It was originally going to be stop motion, but that wasn't working. Next it was going to be 2D, but that didn't really match either. Since I started college and I will learn character modeling, I think I might make it in that way in 3D. I still have a lot to learn before I can manage what I want, but it's the most likely scenario. And finally we have The Adventures of Lucky, my baby. This is the show that I have put my heart and soul into, and this is actually the reason everything has taken so long. It's your fault. But I love you. This show will be animated in 2D, and boy does this show have a story to tell. This and Croco Drillers are definitely the flagships of my story, so here's some concept art. And there you have it, my plans for the future. This is more of a progress video and not a trailer. As you can see, a bunch of things are still very much in pre-production. Keep bearing with me as they are coming. Also, pets is a thing and is being worked on, not a part of my main story, but it's here. So it's weird that in 7 years that usually TV shows end, but for me, they're only just beginning. So I hope you're excited for what's next to come. We're only getting started.